this is Life 101 with your host Joel and
Ronald.
And in today's episode, just like any other episode where we talk specific, we talk sensitive, you know the drill, guys. So today we actually have a very, very hot topic on the table, exciting, really, call it whatever you want. I'm gonna give this time to Ronnie, and a pleasure, it's an honor to let you introduce the topic.
Well, the topic of today is simply what's your idea of an ideal partner?
Okay.
So far, we know that people have different preferences when it comes to relationships.
Oh, facts.
Really, so but what are these preferences? What do
Okay.
people really look for in a relationship? This is a
Alright.
question that I feel like everybody asks. Some people even don't know what they really want.
Okay.
You feel me? Some people
Really?
aren't. Yeah. Some people aren't actually even sexually attracted to people. We call them asexual people.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
That's new.
So it's a very broad subject.
Yeah.
So, but still, I feel we're grown enough to know what attributes we're looking for
In a person.
in a person, us in particular. So I'd like to ask you, Dorcas,
Okay.
what is it that you're looking at, guy?
Okay.
What is it that you're searching for? What is it that interests you?
My idea of an ideal partner, I could have a point or two.
Okay.
First of all, I think a person should be empathetic, if that's even a thing.
In
Empathetic,
what?
I think empathetic is the word. A person should have empathy towards me as
Empathy
their
towards
partner. Like, they should learn to put themselves in my shoes
Okay.
at a time or two, because there are times where I'm really going through stuff and I want someone to be there and understand that I'm going through stuff.
Word.
Like, give me my time, bro. Give me my space. And I don't mean like you start accusing me of being silent or distant. Just put yourself in my shoes and understand that this person needs to feel this way right now.
Okay.
Second thing, I need a person to have humor. And I mean like a good humor. Like the ability of a person to turn a bad environment into
A
good.
good one.
You know, like we are fighting, a person who can return us to a no more laughing
Okay.
atmosphere, if that's even a thing.
So a very good sense of humor.
Yes. And another thing, I need a person to actually be a person that we get to sleep at peace at night. People fight. We obviously have different interests in life. That's a
Okay.
fact.
Word.
Yes. But I need us to come to a same page at the end of the day.
True.
Like you have your own ideas about something, I have mine, but we are supposed to work that out and come to an agreement.
Okay.
So I think, in short, that's my idea of an ideal person. And of course, don't get this the wrong way, looks do matter.
Yeah.
Like, I want a person good looking, I want a man can be presentable in a sense of style, smelling nice,
Okay.
you have a good posture,
Okay.
walking and all that.
Okay.
But I think that personality is also one of the essential attributes in a person.
Word.
So before we get this into a boring stage, I want to pose an essential question to Ronnie.
Okay.
So what's your idea of an ideal woman?
Well, personally, I've thought very hard about this,
Okay.
especially as a man. You have to really be careful in terms of searching.
Yeah, facts. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah, at the end
supposed
of the
to take
day,
someone home.
exactly. Like we expect you to bring something genuine, something loving. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, personally, what I would look into besides looks, because we'll get to that in another, in a few. But like she said before, personality really matters. You feel me? How you vibe, how you interact with the person. But in a woman, I would simply say in terms of being a good person, being kind. You feel me? I would say that our generation right now, we're really focused on physical attributes, a way a person looks.
Yeah.
I have to be honest, it's a real fact. You feel me? That's the first thing we see. But I think it's something that we should understand. We can simply go beyond that. And you can only do that when you know a person, when you get to know a person. You feel me? And when you get to know yourself, because you cannot love yourself. You cannot love another person if you cannot love yourself. You cannot understand another person without understanding yourself. But for me personally, I would say a good woman, a person who respects you. You feel me? And I'm speaking very, I would say, with a heavy heart in terms of respect, because it's something that you have to earn. You feel me?
Okay.
A woman has to earn my respect. You feel me? For me to also earn her.
So I want to
respect.
ask you a question right there. In the sense of respect, I think it's fair to say that most of the people, they tend to misjudge this sense of respect thing.
Okay.
Like, most people mistake respect for inferiority. Most men want to treat women inferior for them to sense respect coming out of women.
Now,
So what's your idea of a respectful woman?
you know, if a person what does it mean when you say you have to be respected? You know, the way you carry yourself.
Okay.
Men literally notice this. The way a person carries yourself, your confidence, you feel me? The way
Okay.
you handle things. That's how you earn a guy's respect. Not kneeling down, not being inferior. You feel me? At least I would say that's how a high valued men would want to earn a woman's respect.
So why do men actually say that educated women and independent women are not respectful? Like, that doesn't really produce a point out of it.
Now, okay, this is another.
Because
you
if
know,
a woman tends to stand on their point and firm, like they stand on their ground about something, they tend to be like disrespectful. But you don't expect me to go out there and accept everything you say just because you're the man of the
now
family.
I'm not speaking for all men.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not speaking for
Fair
all men.
point.
People might have their own views, their own preferences, how they see things, at least, or how they want things.
Okay.
You feel me? I would say being independent, it depends. It depends in a woman also. You feel
Okay.
me? So a lot of cases I've heard that, you know, independent women tend to be disrespectful. But like, okay, that might be the case. I really don't know. I haven't experienced that, but that might be the case.
So you haven't experienced an independent woman. That's what you're trying to say. Okay, we got Ronnie on that
I'm
one.
still like, you know, I'm still learning. I'm still searching. But
For an independent woman.
I would say independent. An independent. That's a very
Okay, before I
strong
judge you,
word.
like,
Don't-
what's your definition of independent woman?
like I said before,
Okay.
the way a person carries herself, the
Okay.
way she handles things, the way she thinks. You feel me? I wouldn't say I'm attracted to a person's brain. No.
Okay.
I feel like I would love a smart woman. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
she has a lot of things to really, you know, to really attribute, to
Okay.
give me, to bring to the table.
Mhm.
You feel me? I feel like these days most guys, especially high valued men,
Yes.
want more. Besides sex, sex is very important. I'm not trying to cap right now. But
Okay,
besides
no
that,
cap.
we can go beyond that. You feel me?
Yes.
Men want more. Men want peace. You feel me?
Yeah.
Men want things to just be smooth at their houses. Men want, you know, am I making sense?
Yes, you
feel
are.
me?
Yeah,
So
that's a
like
fact.
in terms of respect, I would say like I said before,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I've had an independent woman, to be honest, because like an independent woman, it doesn't mean that she has to be dependent on you maybe for money and all.
Mhm.
But like I said, you know, the way she carries herself, the way she thinks. But personally, I feel like I haven't found that yet. I have to be honest with
Fair
myself.
point.
I have to be very honest. So like, yeah, it's simply clear, just like that. What would you say? What type of guy would you? I know you've already said like humor and all, but in sense of respecting.
Okay.
Okay, how would you know? Okay, this guy respects me, so it's fair if he earns my respect. From
Okay,
your
for
perspective.
me, I feel like a person who respects me is a person that allows me to have my own opinion heard out.
Okay.
I understand that we can have different opinions on a matter. That's very true. But at least hear me out, like what I have to say. You know, apart from that, let me make my own decision sometimes. Yes, I might ask for your opinion on making a decision, but if I don't take it, then don't take that as a disrespect. It's just that I decided to use a different approach.
Okay.
A respectful man to me is a man that, yes, carries himself, is able to represent himself, representable. It's a man that is able to express himself, and is a man who doesn't go around the bush, goes straight. If something bothers him, he's respectful enough to come and face me and tell me about it.
Okay, there's something wrong.
Yes, there's something wrong. I don't like this. I think this is the way it should be done, and you have to hear my part of story.
Okay.
I think that's what I call a respectful man.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think conclusively, we should all say that don't get this wrong, guys. Looks do matter. Yeah.
True.
what makes a person attracted to another person in the first place is how the person appears, the way
True.
you smell, the way you put your head up high, the way you're presentable, you know, everything in a person, just the outside character of a person is what makes a person attracted to another person.
Word.
That's a fact, yeah.
That's a fact. Actually, like she said before, like being attractive, physically attractive, it does really matter. You feel me? Especially for guys, like learn how to take care of yourself. You feel me? If it's going to the gym, eating good, same goes to the
For you,
females.
man, yeah.
Because like, you know, being physically attractive builds confidence.
Exactly.
And I feel like both genders really do accept when you're in terms of confidence.
Yes.
We really like, personally for guys, I would really like a confident woman, and that starts with you.
Some
the way
ways.
exactly it starts with you. The way you put yourself, the way you carry yourself. You feel me? The way you dress, like you said, the way you smile.
Yeah.
You feel me? The way you walk, even the posture. You feel me?
And don't get this wrong, like the dressing part, there's a way to dress for every occasion.
Exactly.
You feel me? A
But
person.
even in terms of dressing, I feel like some guys do prefer their girls to dress some type of way. They're typically okay with it,
Okay.
and some guys have
Yeah.
they also have their own preferences.
Yeah.
That's a basis of compromise. It depends, because every guy has different tastes.
I think that depends with the relationship,
It
the agreements in the
It does,
relationship.
and to be honest, like I would say like most guys, sadly we have bad tastes in terms of fashion. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like that's most. I'm not saying that there are guys who love.
dress.
They really dress. They know what they want. You feel me? But I feel also there's another half. Like we really don't when it
Yeah.
comes to fashion and how girls should dress and this and that. But you should all that you learn gradually. Once you understand yourself, you know what you like. You know how you feel. You feel me?
Yeah.
There are ways to progress with that. So it's a matter of time.
And conclusively is that every person out there, just try to make sure that your idea of an ideal person should have both the looks, and I mean the one that you really prefer, and should also have the personality part.
Word.
The man should, or the woman should have good humor. You should be able to get on the same page.
True.
Empathy, should able to keep talking and bring peace. I think peace is actually the main object here.
Word.
You're supposed to be somewhere where you can actually be yourself and still be in harmony.
Exactly.
If you can relate, please don't forget to share, like, follow, comment below in the comment section. This is Life 101 with your host Joel and
Ronald.
kisses.
Deuces.